Alright guys, we're back, and as you can see we're in Hyrule Town, because we need to get 2 heart pieces first before we start to go after that item I was talking about. One of them is right here. Nope. That's not even true. That is completely false. The item is up here. Or the heart piece is up here. Get some bombs. And once we get these 2 heart pieces, we're getting another heart piece. It's pretty nice. We're gonna have 8. You can actually go either way here. So I'm gonna go down here. Jake just showed me a picture of Bob Saget's face over Jesus Christ's picture.
If you guys haven't had the account called The Boy Danny Tanner.
That is,
I think it's just called Danny Tanner now.
It's really funny. That is a really funny YouTube account. Or YouTube account. Twitter account. So that's where the heart piece was. Okay, so that was the first heart piece. The next one is down here.
So anyways, me and Ian were just having a nice discussion about a fellow YouTuber.
See, okay. Here's how this goes.
No disrespect to C-Neighbors. I just can't get into his videos. I don't know what it is, but...
Well, Jake doesn't like his laugh. Which is totally called for. It's very annoying. I understand. Hey, guys, you can actually fuse with dogs. There are certain dogs that you can fuse kinstones with. It's really strange. So, as you saw, I used the cane to flip over that pot, and now we can shrink ourselves. And there are a lot of pots all over the place that you can do that at. So it's really nice. Why can I not skip this? Usually, I guess because it's the first time I'm going in this thing. I can't skip it. Anyways, what we were talking about C-Neighbors. I think it was Eric who got the first thing to C-Neighbors. I think. I don't know if we found it together or if you just found it. But I started watching. There's no idea. I first started watching his Minecraft videos because he introduced everyone to Minecraft, really. Oh yeah, see, look, I can fuse with the dog. Unfortunately, oh look at that! I didn't even know I had it. Yeah, it's Zelda.
Yeah.
But anyways, oh, this is actually going to be right on the way to a place where we go. Eventually, but we'll talk about that later, guys. We're not gonna talk about that right now. So we're gonna go outside. Let me just find out where we're going. We'll go back to C-Neighbors. Is it up here? Yes, it is.
Generating a lot of hate from the audience.
Alright, take a look at this. This looks kind of strange. It's a pathway. I know, right? Doesn't make much sense. It is a pathway. And as you can see, there's a heart piece right there. And now, we have a shore. The Canadiens. If you guys follow hockey and you call them the Montreal Canadiens, just go back to Canada. Because I hate the way they said it. So anyways, back to C-Neighbors. So I never got into COD or anything like that. Although I tried to get into COD for like 5 years after.
Ian still plays the first one.
Yeah, well, no, not anymore. The first man in line gets the rifle. The second, ammunition. When the first dies, you pick up the gun. The second uses the ammunition. Oh man, what a game. I don't know why I got that. One time I just got that game. So as you can see, I have no idea what I'm doing. So we need to go here. And we need to talk to this guy. He's really tired for some reason. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna shrink.
I would love to live in
Why is that?
It just seems so cozy.
See, we got problems.
They probably make delicious food.
They actually, instead of
big loaf, nice loaf.
Instead of bars here, they have milk bars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you know they. Grimace. It's not actually Grimace.
What is it, Wallace? No, what's that? Wallace?
Wallet, grommet or something?
Yes.
my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the milk bar, which they do because Nintendo can. Okay, so we're gonna do the shrink down to a Minnish size. And we're just gonna roam around a bit. Why not? We got time. Actually, this chicken here, you confused me. Unfortunately, I don't have a thing. We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't you worry. We'll get there. So there's a couple things we have to do. We have to get that guy to fall asleep and then get him to wake up again. That's a weird thing. But while we're here, we're going to just kind of explore. Because there's a lot to explore as a Minnish. We talk to people. I don't know what he's talking about. But let's go back to Sea Nanners while we just kind of explore this place. So, before we do go back to it, we have not been on this side of the town yet. Because it's being blocked off by a dog. Up here. So actually, we haven't been up here yet. So that's nice. That's locked, right? Yes. We can get in there. So anyways, back to Sea Nanners. Eventually we'll get there. Then I watched him until he started making these Gary's mock videos, and I thought they were hilarious, and now that's pretty much all he does.
I guess the reason why I find it to be so is because it just,
Wait a minute. Hold on real quick. Shut up, dude. Look at this guy.
Isn't it?
Mirror B.
Gives me that vibe.
Alright. Never quite thought of it that way. There's supposed to be a dude right here, but I guess not. Okay, so
the reason why I think I find him to be so annoying is because I'm not really watching his videos. I'm sort of just listening, and when you're just listening to the video,
yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Laugh like every 2 seconds, and especially at nighttime when like everything is quiet and you just hear or whatever the fuck he does, however he does it.
Now let me just explain real quick what this is. This is kind of a strange thing. These shells that we've been picking up right here, you can trade these in for figurines, I guess. And there's 133 of them.
Yeah, correct.
I'm not going to. It's really tedious, and I'm not going to do it.
Oh, you didn't mention that.
Yeah, it's just a pain in the ass, and I'm not going to do that, because it's kind of like if you guys ever played Super Smash Bros. Melee, how you have to put in those coins, or is it coins? But the thing is, you know how, like, if you put in more, there's a better chance you'll get something you don't have?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing here. So at first, you don't have any, so it's 100% if you just put in one. But, as you collect more...
I feel like that's something I would do.
Just sit there and collect. I don't know if you're going to want to sit there and collect all of it. It's really a pain in the ass.
Just like on WoW, I would always do the events.
WoW was fun, though. These are not fun. Okay. So I just remembered off the top of my head what I was supposed to do. I don't know how that works. This is a really, really, in my opinion, a fault in the game. Normally, what I have to do right now is I have to go get the shoemaker over there is supposed to fall asleep. But he doesn't fall asleep until you trigger a cutscene. You shouldn't have that in the game. You shouldn't, to progress in the game, you have to trigger a cutscene and then work for you. That's not... we'll just hold this up. Because, then it's like you're chasing cutscene around. It's like such a pain. But hey, this is a new area that we have not explored yet, so why not? Hey, fairies! Unfortunately, I already have a fairy in a bottle right there, so we don't need them. But that's a nice place to remember to keep that. So, anyways, we're talking about Sea Nanners. We keep getting sidetracked. It's my fault, though. Just trying to explain things in the game. So, yes, his laugh is annoying. I still don't understand.
I think that's honestly the whole reason.
I understand. I don't want to hear him sometimes it is very good, and sometimes it's obnoxious. But you know what? He gets like 1 million hits at least a video in like the first couple of days. It's unbelievable how popular it is. And honestly, he doesn't do very much. I mean, he just records these with his friends, and look how pretty popular it is. It's unbelievable. Honestly.
And it's every day?
Well, what happens is he has these backlogs like crazy, where it's like, he already has it. All he's got to do is just edit it to what he normally does, and then just upload it, and it's basically done. So, it's so friggin' simple.
That is pretty awesome.
Okay, I went the wrong way, guys. Anyways, but the only problem I have with C-Manners is I kind of wish that he would communicate with his audience better. Because now that he's extremely, popular, it isn't really like, I don't know. It seems like he's kind of just making these videos and then we don't hear from him very much. He used to make update videos and stuff, like kind of explaining where he's at and all that stuff, which was fun. And it's like he's communicating with us. It doesn't seem like he does that very much anymore. Get my fix about it. So, here we go, guys. Push these rocks. These particular rocks that glow. You can use those to push. One of my favorite YouTubers is All Sham Wow, and even when he makes a video, he does. I mean, if he's gone for a little bit or something, he will let the audience know. He tries to keep in contact with everyone and talk about things. And when he's talking, it's not like something that's pre-recorded. It's just something that's recorded. Sometimes has all these pre-recorded videos. You don't know when he's going to make them. So I don't know. I just wish he would communicate more with the audience. I don't actually know who this person is. I have no idea what this is right now. Actually, I have a good discussion.
What's that?
I went golfing with my buddy Braden the other day. And we were talking about Zelda, because he is a huge Zelda fan. Huge. Hey guys, you can bomb that. He's an absolutely ridiculously huge Zelda fan. This is probably a fun yeah. Actually, you might as well just get it. Oh, good.
Oh, man.
He's a huge Zelda fan, and he loves the Zelda games and all, but he thinks that, eventually Nintendo's going to kind of run out of ideas, and Zelda's going to kind of falter. I mean, Nintendo's not doing that great if you guys, read it and stuff. Yeah, quit a strange feeling, blah, blah. Yes. Oh! Here's something that's important. This one appear here. Oh! It's the same thing from Windows, right? Yep. Like lines when he talks to you. Oh! That thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's like a thing in Zelda. It's like how hey!
This is... When is that?
Not in this game.
Really?
Doesn't exist yet. She actually doesn't exist yet. Okay, so what's going on right now is Body is taking control of the King of Hyrule's mind. So now he is telling everyone to guard the castle. Basically. So anyway, what I was saying about Zelda. I actually think I disagree. Let's just sit here a minute and figure out what are all of Nintendo's biggest icons, their biggest right? Mario, Zelda, Metroid, Kirby, technically, Star Fox, and they got other ones like F-Zero, but those are the big ones. But if you think about those games, especially Mario, Mario, there's not much you can do. If that makes sense. It's like like, all the games are essentially the same with, like, one added element. Like, Super Mario 64 added... Oh, watch what happens. You sink into the mud here, and eventually you die. See, so I actually can't get through this. So, this is the cutscene I have to trigger, so that we can get the item we need to get across this moat. Because this is the next element, the air element. So, Mario is essentially the same thing over and over. If you look at Mario's, like, the very first one, it was a platform. If you look at the next one, Super Mario, well, after Super Mario World, it was just a open world, but it was still like a platform. And then it was Sunshine, and they added VR. And then Super Mario Galaxy, they added some gravity effects. But there's not really that much of a, like, intense story to that game. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, Mario's had a story. It's just, well, capture the princess, and save her. You know, there's only so much you can do. And Mario's their biggest selling thing. I think Mario's gonna fade out way before that. And then you look at Pokemon. Pokemon, the same thing. Add some Pokemon, capture as many as you want, train the same Pokemon. Zelda, each game is different. There's a story you can add to it. It has a timeline. You can go before the timeline, after the timeline, you can go wherever you want. And it's always going to be different. And the other thing, too, is each link is a different link, for the most part. I mean, sometimes there's sequels, like, or Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask are technically a sequel. Wind Waker and Phantom Hourglass are a sequel. So, there are sequels. But, essentially, Zelda's one of the few... Now, you could say Metroid, but, like Metroid's not that. I mean, I like Metroid Prime, but, like, I'm not gonna, like, go... It doesn't seem like it would be made by Nintendo. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't seem like a Nintendo game. Because it's, like, futuristic. That doesn't seem like a Nintendo game. You know, Nintendo really made that. And then
Capcom...
Very difficult. And Capcom is sucking it up. Long time ago. The reason Jake brought that up, though, is because...
We should definitely do some gameplay of Power Stone.
There's a lot of gameplay of Power Stone.
I'm telling you, actually, that's something I never really played with all these other systems. He's, like, made a system was the Dreamcast.
I disagree.
Before the PS.
No, it's PS2.
I'm saying before.
Oh, before the PS.
That's kind
you mean before I was 8?
Yeah.
Well, Sega Genesis was. Vector Man 2. Yeah, that's, but the problem is, the Sega Genesis, I have to get it. I have to do what ADGN does. Get a DVD player.
I have a DVD player. I got one disc.
It was Vector Man 2. Oh my god. I gotta say, I love that game, but there's no point. I can't beat it. Although I'd love to do Dr. Robotnik's Meat Bean Machine. If you guys have ever played that game, I freaking love that game. It's one of my favorites. I like that more than some of the Sonic titles, which is like a blasphemous thing to say, but it's true. I absolutely love this game. So, haven't talked about the actual game I'm playing right now, so let's talk about it for a minute. So what happened was, the shoe guy fell asleep while he was in the middle of making the item that we need to get across the lake. Or get across the muddy thing. So the problem is, he fell asleep. We have to go to a hut. So this guy's freaking out because he lost his keys. Confuse Kinsman. Oh, we can't. Nope. Confuse Kinsman. Do it. So, we have to go get an item to wake him up, and then he'll make the item that we need. So, in order to do that, we have to go to this person named Syrup. A lot of weird things. We gotta go to Syrup. We have to go to her hut, and she's gonna give us something to wake him up. Now, he locked the keys in his house, which is really retarded. And what we're gonna do, there's a pot somewhere. Actually, I think it's up there. yes, there's a stump which we have to go Minnish, get the keys for him, and then unlock the house, and then we can get into Sir's hut. And also, we're going to be able to get that other heart piece. Now his key is right there. So it's just kind of in a random pot in the house. Just have to be thrown. In fact, I think you can go here. I don't know why you have to go Minnish. I mean, why can't you just unlock the house? It doesn't make any sense. Whatever. So, basically, me and my friend Greg concluded that at the end of the day, we think that Zelda will probably be around the longest because it can have the biggest lifespan. The next Zelda game is supposed to be freaking huge. I can't wait for that one. That is going to be awesome. That's going to be fantastic. But, you know, it's got the most replayability, too. Well, I don't know about that. Pokemon probably has the most replayability. Yeah, I mean, you can start a new game with just different guys, like, all the time. We're going to go over there later. I don't really feel like doing that at the moment.
I think that's the thing that although it's the same exact adventure, you can change up how you complete it. Like with this, I guess you can like...
Well, the fun in this is the collectibles.
Yeah, the collectibles. But it's still like the same exact...
You do it for the story. Like, you play these games just like any other game you play for the story. Okay, so the thing is, this is syrup. Why is it fun? It's Zelda. You know? They do, this is for kids, apparently. Or no. What? Actually, let's use Keystone for the dog. Okay, so now there's another thing that appears. At one point, I'll go through and I'll collect all those. The nice thing is they just stay on your map, so if you ever get lost or whatever, you can just go to your map. It's nice. So, the dog's master is now here. And in fact, I don't think this is actually Sir's hut at all. I think I just completely lied to everyone. It's back down this way. That is a different thing that I'm going to have to do something like this. There's a heart piece. Oh, I know we gotta do. Well, first of all, if you ever see this, it'll make things so much easier for you. Can you go across there? You know what, there's a lot happening right now, guys. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop right now. I know we didn't get the, Pegasus boots. Oh, so yeah, the Pegasus boots are what we're trying to get. If you ever play Link's Awakening, you will they have those in them too. Those are kind of a universal thing for a lot of Zelda games. So I thank you guys for watching. Next time we will definitely get the Pegasus boots and we'll try to unlock a few more things. So thanks for